Hold on, don't leave just yet. It's the second part of the poll. This time we will cover the Let's Play Mount and Blade Warband, which is the second LP that you chose in the old poll. So in this poll, I will ask you for more precise information, since you don't have that many choices in as far as races go. Anyway, the first question I'll be asking you is whether or not you would like me to play a male or female. Males have an easier time than females, but it's your choice. I don't mind that. So, let's say male. Now you have different possibilities as far as your history goes. So an impoverished noble, I think that you have more money, or perhaps you have different equipment. I'm not 100% sure, well, I can't really remember, in other words, what every choice makes, well, how it makes a difference. So these are the choices: a noble, a merchant, a warrior, a hunter, a nomad, or a thief. So of course, every one of those choices will affect other skills. For example, I think a hunter gives you better bow skills. A nomad, I think, gives you a horse. I'm not completely certain. Anyway, so let's say an impoverished noble. So then, how you spent your childhood. A page at a nobleman's court, I think, gives you some bonuses to how you deal with rich people, with leaders and monarchs. Craftsman, apprentice, I don't remember. Shop assistant, probably a question of how you deal with shops and whether or not you get a discount. Street urchin, I think that you know how to deal with the rabble. And a stepchild, I'm not too sure. So let's say a street urchin. And then you started to work as either a squire, a troubadour, university student. I think a university student, you get books, and you can learn stats by reading books. A goods peddler, not too sure. A smith, a game poacher, who knows? I have no idea. Anyway, so every choice will affect something, but it's better not to know what it does actually, so that you choose something that fits your fancy. So a game poacher. And then the reason why you start your career. Is it because of personal revenge? The loss of a loved one? Poor Rosie. Wanderlust. In other words, you're not a hobbit, but you're a kender. Haha. You have been forced out of your home, or your lust for money and power. Let's say personal revenge. So anyway, you become an adventurer. You choose your flag, your banner. I really like this one because I like purple. Anyway, so as far as the banner goes, I'll ask you which color you would prefer. There are a lot of choices, so we won't bother that much on it. Anyway, so yes, allow me to quit without saving. Then you can adjust your attributes, you have your skills. So basically, what I will ask you as a question, basic question, it's the most important one for you to answer, is what type of character would you like me to develop? Mostly melee fighter, mostly archery, balanced. With if you want me to be a trainer or have very good skills to track people, or maybe more like a medic, or go really hard on leadership, etc., etc. Then it will help me to choose the right attributes and skills. So right now I'm just putting anything and everything, and blah blah blah. Of course, I will also ask you to choose for a name. So, to recap, I will need to know whether you want the character to be male or female, the name, then, no, sorry, name, I will just propose some names later on. So, male or female, what type of character you would like me to be, and the color of the banner. And if you want to give more information, like the questions I have shown, well, go for it. I don't mind. And then as far as how we will look, well, I will ask you that a little bit later in another poll, like hair color, beard or not, etc., etc. And finally, this is the last question I will need you to answer in this poll. So which kingdom you would like me to join? Swadia is pretty much heavy cavalry. Kind of like the English, I suppose. The Vaegirs, I'm not completely certain. The Kurgat Khanet, they're very good at. I think they have very good, like the Mongols, if I'm not mistaken, they have good horse archers. The Nords are mostly about melee fighting. They're really, really strong. The Rhodoks, I kind of like the French. So they're a bit similar to Swadia, but a little bit more on the melee than cavalry. And Sarid Sultanate have very good ranged troops. And that's pretty much what comes to mind. Vaegirs, I think they're kind of nomads, and they have good horsemen, and that's about it, I think. Anyway, so I know that was really, really random and pretty vague as a poll, but bear with me, and we'll try to narrow things down a bit later. Okay, so please vote. And if you're not interested in this LP or the other one, well, don't vote for one or the other. I don't mind. This is mainly to give your opinion if you're interested. Anyway, I'm looking forward to your input. See you.